About 1,100 miles from Hollywood, Seattle is starting to make its own mark in the film industry. Not only with the films themselves, but with who makes them. Reel Grrls, a company in Seattle, is fighting the fact that only 8% of the industry and only 7% of top-grossing films are made by women. This means that over 90% of the film industry is made up of males. As leaders in film, women are so scarce that there are little to none in most of the best directors lists. To help me explore this issue and learn more about how Reel Grrls helps to fight it, I spoke with Xenia Parker, a director and producer, and Nancy Chang, executive director.
If you don't see other female filmmakers or people that are in the creative industry, you're not going to be like, whoa, that's something that I can do. And if you can't, and maybe even if you think that you could be a filmmaker, if you don't have any mentors or access to mentors or equipment, it's going to just be that more difficult.
I really don't know any well-known female directors or writers. I mean, I'm sure I could come up with some, but like you kind of just listed off. If somebody asked me to like pick a director off the top of my head, I would probably say one of the ones you just said, Tarantino, Spielberg, you know. Organizations like Reel Grrls are really important for women because of how they purposefully put tons of time and energy into creating opportunities and making resources available for women who are interested in film.
And what Reel Grrls does is it helps young people to explore, critique, and author media through a feminist lens. And we do that with having mentors, access to equipment, having media literacy workshops, as well as just the tech skills so young people can tell their stories.
Story is so important. And right now, most of the storytellers and filmmakers in the world are men.
There's definitely a schism between male filmmakers and female filmmakers in those leadership roles.
We're really missing half the story. More women behind the camera as producers, directors, writers, as well as more women in front of the camera as actors interpreting the stories.
And as we continue to have more females on film sets, I think film will grow.
If we could have more diversity, not only male, female, but people of color. And if it's only sort of white males making movies, then that's all you're going to see, and the characters. And the other characters, if they're there, are just going to be sort of these empty composites.
Some companies, such as BuzzFeed, are using social media and comedy to shed light on the inequality.
You know they don't know how to work lights. I know, but he seemed cute. I should, give him a shot. Are those lattes here yet? Hey, sweetie, careful with that light. I know it's kind of tricky. Just let me know if you have a problem with it.
You said you were 29.
Yeah.
No. I mean, we're having you in later for dad or old creep.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that are happening now, and things are starting to change, but there's definitely still a lot of work to be done.
Or maybe a year and a half ago, I spoke at the Reel Grrls Golden Girls Gala. They had a fundraiser that was called that. And I was asked to kind of speak a little bit about my experience with Reel Grrls. And after I spoke at the gala, I was standing outside the venue and somebody asked me what the event was inside, and I told them that I worked in film and I'd spoken at the fundraiser. And everyone was like, "Oh, so you're an actress?" And I was like, "No, I make the movie, I use the cameras, and they were like, "Oh, you actually make the movie, you're not just in front of the camera." I was like, yep.
If you don't know that that's a possibility, you're not going to go towards it. If you don't have opportunities to try something out, it's just not going to be possible. If there are right now more males in the film and creative industries, they're gonna probably look to find somebody to mentor that's like them, and it's probably gonna be gender-based.
And before I took the classes with them, I had never even imagined working in film, and then all of a sudden it was like, I can do this. I never thought that I could do that before, and then not only could I do it, I was doing it. And it was just an amazing experience.